Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Homestead. Today, we're going to do a little spring check on this beehive that we've got on the homestead. I've been very excited to do these beekeeping videos, and I've thought a lot about how to film them, and I've decided that I'm just going to take you guys along on basically a year's worth of working with this beehive. And while I make these videos, if you guys have any questions, please, leave them in the comments. I'll try to answer questions best I can. And also, if you have ideas or something that you'd like more information on, then I can branch out and do some more videos from there. First off, guys, I do not have any formal beekeeping training. My grandfather, he got me into beekeeping when I was about 12 years old. I've been keeping bees for 20 years now. And I've been doing it basically by learning as I go and learning from what my grandfather has taught me. He's kept bees for almost 75 years, 76 years actually. And he's a little bit old school and is kind of stuck in his ways, and I've learned a lot from him. So there's a lot of things that I'm going to do in this video series that may not be exactly what you're supposed to do, but it's what has worked for me, and it's worked for me for years. So just note that I'm not saying this is the way to keep bees and is the only way. It is just the way that I've done it, and it's the way that's worked for me. With that said, let's get right into it.
Every spring, I like to pop open the hive, take a quick check inside. I'll be noticing many different things as I'm looking through the hive. But the main thing that I'm looking for is signs that the queen is doing okay and that she's laying eggs. A very important tool to a beekeeper is a smoker. I'm using pine needles as a fuel source, and you can tell I'm packing a lot of pine needles into the smoker. This will ensure that it does not burn very hot and that the smoke comes out nice and cool so that it does not harm the bees. I will be wearing a veil today, but because I don't plan on disturbing the hive very much or being in the hive for very long, I will not be wearing a suit or gloves. As soon as I pop the hive open, I see a very good sign. Bees and lots of them. The first frame that I pull out is full of honey, letting me know that they had plenty of food for the winter. The next frame seems empty, but on the other side you can see cells packed full of yellow pollen fresh from this year. Not wearing gloves allows me to be very precise with my movements, and slow, precise movements will help me from squishing and killing bees. And on the third frame, I find exactly what I'm looking for. To you, it may look like just a lot of bees, but to me, I find eggs, larvae, and capped brood cells, which lets me know that the queen is doing just fine. Time to close up the hive. There's no need to go any further. As long as the queen's doing all right, that's all we need to know. Before I'm done, excuse me, darling, I'm gonna give them a little food to help them get started this spring. This is a pollen patty, which will help give them the protein they need to build lots and lots of bees. I'm also going to feed them a little bit of honey from one of last year's bee removals. This feral comb is not very easy for me to work with, but they'll put good use to all the honey. Well, I couldn't be happier. The hive looks good, the queen's hard at work, and it's always a good day when you don't get stung. I can remember as a boy just sitting for hours and watching the bees fly. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Remember, keep it between the blazes. I like it, I dig it, I want more of it.